What's up, everybody? This is Sideline Rewind, all things professional cheerleading, coming at you with episode number 32.
It's
Here
32.
We are. 32, just like us.
32.
Right. I like to think of myself as 29 still and holding.
Okay.
Well, I'm older than you, so 32.
Okay, you can be 32.
Who's the oldest?
You know that I'm the oldest.
I always think I'm older than she is.
But I'm the oldest.
Well, you don't look it, girl.
You really don't.
Thank you.
I just want to be like both of you when I grow up. That's my goal in life.
Oh, come on, pretty Rhonda.
Come on now.
Come on now.
There's number one. Come on
This
now.
episode will be called Fresh.
Yes.
This song was released by Cool and the Gang. And let me just say this.
Yes, say it, girl.
Talk about old school.
Yes.
Cool and the Gang.
We love
It doesn't get better than that.
Yes, honey, because we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna rewind this back. Fresh, that song was released in 1984. It was released to the U.S. and it peaked at number 9 on the Hot 100
That's my lucky
chart
number.
and number 11 on the UK chart. And that was on the emergency album for Cool and the Gang.
Okay, now.
Come on now.
That is a jam.
We're bringing it back.
You know it is.
I mean, she's fresh, exciting. Come on now. She's so exciting to me.
now.
Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, girl. And that name is specifically for a wonderful guest that we have.
Yes.
And we're so privileged. They are in the room.
Yes.
We're
We're so excited.
You know, we love all our guests, wherever they're from, wherever they are.
That's right.
But we love it when they join us in
Absolutely.
the studio. It makes us so happy and excited.
Yes,
to feel
we
the
just get
energy
to have
right
a
beside
little
us.
party in
I
here.
know. We are having a
It's
party.
a party. It's a party. That's another song, but it's okay.
Okay, that's okay. Keep it fresh, Rhonda. Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
But that song is really relevant to why it's called.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Exactly right.
Come
so
on.
what's up, ladies?
What's
So
up?
we had people send in questions. Jake sent us a bunch of questions. We have that call to action button, but we also have the show supporter call to action. And, you know, if you really love what we're doing and you want to hear and see more
Yes.
of it, please click on that link at the bottom of our show notes and
That's
become
right.
a show supporter. We've got a bunch of new things coming. We want to get some video quality and we're trying to get some new equipment. So we would appreciate your support on that so much. And all
Absolutely.
of you have been supporting us. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, honey. Thank
And
you.
Yes.
Love
Yes,
you.
honey.
Thank you.
That's right.
And if you check out our stories, we shout y'all out every now and then.
Yes,
so
we
look
do.
for yourselves in the stories. But if you want to support, we're going to give you some love.
That's
Yeah, we
right.
will.
We're going to give you some love.
We are
So-
all love here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That is right. Come on now, Rhonda.
Come on now. That's what we do.
And we are only 1 week away from preseason.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
my
we're
goodness.
in it.
Thursday night, right?
Hey, baby. It's on
That's
right,
right.
now.
She's ready.
Waiting all day.
Okay.
can't
Thursday,
wait.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
She's ready.
It's a
Preseason.
fresh new season.
Let's go.
It is
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Well,
and it's amazing. All the squads have new routines. And
I
got all
know.
this
I
choreography.
cannot
New
wait
uniforms.
to see.
Yes, coming
Yes.
in.
new line captain.
That's right.
Yes, all of that.
It's
Check
all
it out.
fresh.
And you can, what they're doing is go to their pages, and we're going to post it on our pages too, on our social media. They have times when they're performing for their
Yes.
pregame, where they're tailgating, if you want an autograph, if you just want to see them perform. All of that's on their social media and our social media. So check them out. Preseason and the regular
Absolutely.
season's coming up too.
That's right.
We're ready for it.
Rhonda's ready.
Waiting out.
She's just going to sing every
She went
part of
country.
this
All day.
podcast
I
today,
thought
and
she
we love
went
it.
country for
Come
a
on
second.
now. I'm sorry. I get excited, guys.
That's
Just-
okay.
just
I love
bear
that.
with me.
No. Keep the excitement coming.
I
girl.
know.
Come on now. So Anita, okay.
We can't
Okay.
wait anymore.
We-
Okay,
yeah.
who we got?
Come
We
on
are
with it. Let's go.
Beyond excited.
Yes, honey, I'm about to jump out of my seat.
So, our first guest is an Emmy Award-winning choreographer, professional dancer, and creative artist, originally from LA, building an impressive career both domestically and internationally, now based in Nashville, Tennessee.
Let's go.
She gained national recognition as one of the top 5 ladies on So You Think You Can Dance.
Come on now.
Love that.
Yes, honey.
Has performed on major stages, including Billboard Music Awards,
Woo!
BET Awards,
Wow.
What?
ACM Awards,
Come on now.
CMT Awards, and the Latin AMAs.
Come on.
Love that.
Fantastic.
What did we do to be here, honey?
I know.
Right?
Come on, honey. Let's go.
She has shared the stage and screen with industry icons such as Taylor Swift, Mary J. Blige,
Wow.
Carrie Underwood,
Yes!
Pitbull, Thomas Rhett, Lainey Wilson,
Amazing.
Kristen Chenoweth, and Dolly Parton.
Yeah, oh, that's our girl.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. Come on now.
Her work extends to television and film with recent appearances in Dolly Parton's Mountain Magic Christmas, the country jukebox musical May We All, and a featured acting role on the series County Rescue.
Let's
Love
go.
that.
Currently, she is the co-choreographer for Lord Huron, which is actively touring, bringing her creative vision and movement expertise to stages across the country.
Amazing.
Come on now.
Earlier this year, our guest brought her signature movement style to the gaming stage, a featured dance on Fortnite, showcasing her choreography to millions of players worldwide, featuring Adam Mack's Dust Off Your Boots.
Come on now. Let's go.
As a choreographer, her innovative style has been showcased in major music videos, national commercials, including Fink's Jewelry, live performances at events such as CMA Fest, has collaborated with a range of artists and corporate brands, including John Summit, Redcap Coin, Adam Mack, Harper Grace, Sayana Jane, and the artist Red.
Come
Wow.
on, y'all. Let's go.
I mean, I'm feeling really bad about myself. Like, I have one thing on my resume.
I feel like I've been slacking a little too, but,
Yes, honey.
but I'm
This
not
is
done.
This is amazing. She's not done.
That's the thing.
She's not done.
Let's go.
Aside from her performance career, she is incredibly passionate about education and mentorship. She teaches weekly at Millennium Dance Complex Nashville, tours annually with the Immerse Artist Experience, and continues to inspire and train the next generation of artists through workshops and conventions nationwide.
Wow.
Love it.
It is with great honor and pleasure to welcome Chelsea Maria Hough, better known as the one and only Solace.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, now.
Come on now.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't even realize I did half of that. I was like, oh, I forgot I did that.
Oh yeah, you did it.
Wow.
We can
I
find
like-
it.
I was like tunnel vision zoning. I'm like, wow, I'm just very, very grateful. You are not what you do. You're who you are. And if I just lived by the things that I did, my ego would be very, very different. I'm just grateful to have been in all these different rooms because
It's amazing.
It's just helped me with, yes, my expertise, but to understand how the industry works and just to give that back and lifting up everyone around me. I'm just really honored to have
Love
had these
that.
experiences.
Come on now.
Come on now. All
She's
right.
a blessing.
Yes.
Come on. Woo, honey. It's going to be good in here.
Yeah.
Let's go. Who we got next? 'Cause it gets even better, y'all. Here we go. Woo.
Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning talent agent and the founder of FreshTalent Group.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yes.
A boutique agency representing dancers, choreographers, actors, singers, and specialty talent.
Wow.
Love
With
it.
a passion for creativity and unwavering commitment to artist development, she has built FreshTalent Group into a trusted brand for rising and established talent alike.
Yes, honey.
Love
Let's go.
Originally from Buffalo, New York, she holds a degree in journalism from Buffalo State College and has a
Okay.
professional background in marketing, graphic design, and publishing.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
She launched FreshTalent Group in 2016, combining her deep industry knowledge with strategic marketing expertise to create a full-service agency that empowers artists to thrive on and off the stage.
I
Come
love
on
it.
now.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Let's go.
Yes.
Come on
She
now.
is known for her hands-on approach, strong industry relationships, and eye for talent. She has helped guide countless performers towards successful careers in television, live tours, commercial campaigns, and film. Her agency has become a launchpad for artists breaking into top-tier opportunities across the entertainment industry. One of her greatest joys is managing her daughter, an award-winning choreographer. Watching Solace rise in professional world has been both a personal and professional highlight for Karynn. At her core, our guest is driven by the belief that talent deserves advocacy, opportunity, and care.
Yes.
Yes, honey.
Her work
Come on now.
continues to impact the entertainment industry by nurturing authentic artists and building strong, meaningful careers. We're extremely proud to introduce today's special guest, Ms. Karynn Hough.
Yes, Miss Karynn.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Welcome,
thrilled to
both
be
of
here.
you.
Wow.
Thank you so much for having us. Really, it's a thrill. It's honestly a thrill. I'm so
We're
excited.
very honored.
Why
We
am I
are.
why am I ready to cry?
I know.
I feel was
They didn't
too.
even say anything yet. Come on, Rhonda.
Well, she's reading the thing, and I'm just like, woo, honey.
It's just because you don't feel the things that you do a lot of times.
Right.
So even just to hear
Yes.
it back,
Yeah.
I know what my mom's done, but I was like, oh
To
my
hear it out
goodness.
loud.
It's just the actualization of it all.
Yes.
That's
just
right.
feels so nice.
Yes.
So full.
Yes.
And when I see here 2016, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, it's been 9 years. Next year will be 10
Wow.
years of
That's
FreshTalent Group.
amazing.
I remember when nobody even knew who we were. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
amazing.
Well,
what
okay,
an,
let's
what an
just
accomplishment.
Let's get into it. Like,
Okay.
how did you
Yes.
start it? Like, what were you?
Frustration,
2016?
frustration. Honestly,
Agree.
having a daughter that wanted to pursue a career in dance.
Yes.
And not having a single agency that represented dancers in Nashville was mind-boggling to me when we have so many incredible talent here.
yes.
So much talent.
So much
So
talent.
much talent.
Honey, she knows. She the
Well,
same
yes,
way.
absolutely.
Jeanine
Oh, yes.
knows. Yes.
And so it's like, okay, then what would happen is
Yes.
we would have the CMAs, the CMTs, they would come here and they would bring dancers, including my daughter,
From other places.
from LA
Yeah, exactly.
to Nashville.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. And I was like, wow, so that we have this talent here, but we're not going to cultivate
Right.
that?
Right.
So I was helping her, and people would say to me, "How did she get this? How did she?" And I don't want to call myself a momager, but because I was very much in the background,
Yes.
but just kind of understanding
What's going on?
right, her first agent that she had, and then getting involved with her second agent that she had. yeah, yeah.
That's a story for another day,
And
apparently.
like, Silas is like, okay.
And you know what? And taking that tool from the very first agent, saying, "How could this be better?"
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, how come they're not really advocating for you? And how come you can't call them and ask them questions without them making you feel less than? Or,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was very frustrating to me. And so I felt like I needed to do something. So I just started doing it, but didn't have a name. I was,
Right.
I was just helping people because I love helping people.
Yes, honey.
And then one day I said, I'm going to do this. And then I couldn't think of a
love
name.
it.
I couldn't think of a name. And literally I was driving down the street trying to think of a name every day. And I saw something that said fresh fruit.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my goodness, fresh talent. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what
Right.
you're
What
looking
everybody
for.
wants is fresh talent.
Right.
Yes.
And I said,
100%.
I'm going to call it FreshTalent Group. I didn't want to call it agency, because I
Right.
felt we were going to
Right.
be a lot of different things,
Yes.
Yes.
And I am very hands-on. And so I called it FreshTalent Group.
Very much
and
so.
I love
I
it.
just, made my first post and made everything I did about how we could help further careers, like from your headshots to your reel to your hair to like,
Right.
let's talk about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Love
Like,
it.
if you're booking with this hair, why are we changing our hair? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I
Right.
definitely did my own thing. I'm like, well, I'm
Yes.
gonna do whatever I want.
Oh no!
So don't do that.
But here's the thing, though. But she did it. But listen, she knows how to work it. She was bald about 2 years ago. Like, complete-
3 years
three
ago.
She shaved her head.
Uh-huh.
Completely.
Okay.
So but her hair grows so fast.
Right.
Like hair. But
Sure.
But no, just being an advocate for those and parents specifically, because I had
Yes.
parents that came to me and they would say, "Oh, this agent reached out to me and they want to charge me $1,000."
no,
and I'm
no,
saying,
baby.
$1,000 for what?
For what?
For what?
Yes.
Right.
Agency, I said it doesn't cost you any money.
That's
should.
right.
Here's the thing. As an agent,
Wow.
I tell people all the time, I work for free every single day
100%.
until somebody books something.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
And then
Until
you
somebody
deserve
does
every
amazing.
percentage.
Exactly.
And then
That
some.
is
Which
so
people don't
unique.
understand that part. It's like,
That-
I'm not just doing it for the money, obviously.
Right.
It should be
Or
obvious
you'd
that
be
it's not. Here we
charging,
go.
yes.
Right.
Right.
But
Exactly.
it was because of my other agent, my second agent that I am still currently with. I need to talk to them. Sorry. Love you guys. But because of them, they definitely were the model for how we run things with Fresh. So they they communicated. They said, so what do you want? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? I said, me? You're talking to me? Oh, well, I would like to do XYZ. They said, okay, we're going to send you jobs on this. And not a lot of people in LA want to do musical theater, but I was interested in doing that. So they specifically sent me out on things like that, which was really
Sure,
great.
that's great.
But a lot of things that I learned, it was either by the loving people that I ended up working with that told me, hey, so that was not okay. What happened, like,
Right.
okay,
Yes.
so this is how you advocate for yourself in the future. We got it. Because it's happening to all of us, so we're gonna take care of this. Just so you know, I said, "Oh, they're like, you should not be buying a wig. They booked you like this, and now they're making you change your hair, and you're going to buy this wig. Like that's, I'm glad you're okay with doing that, but
Right.
they should be compensating for that." I said, oh, that was with my first agent. I said,
Yeah.
not that they had anything to do with it, the
Right,
agency,
right,
but they were,
right.
they're helping me figure out how to communicate
Sure.
things that you don't know.
You don't
so
know.
I learned
Yeah.
so much from my own experiences, and I would tell my mom, so this happened.
Right.
And, you
so
know.
meanwhile, she's taking it
She's
all
taking
in,
all the
going, okay,
information.
give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Like a sponge.
I am making
Like a
notes
sponge,
and
you
I'm
know?
getting ready to
Yes.
create
I don't
something
think
amazing.
I said this in the bio, but when I introduced you, but I think I read that there's obviously a lot of talent agencies and national whatever, but you're the only one that features dancers, correct?
Yeah, yes. I think there is one now. I think one just popped
But
up
when
on the
you
scene.
started, yes.
When I started, I was the only one. Literally
Correct.
as of this year, I was
Right.
the only
Wow.
one.
Right.
It's amazing.
I was the only one.
It's-
All that
it's
time.
crazy.
And I mean, that's what our whole audience is
Yeah.
dancers. So
It's
that's
crazy.
so,
Yes. It's
they
crazy.
they see, they think about how they see Nashville. They keep saying Music City, but they literally, I feel like people just hear country music city. So don't think of anything else. Just think
Right,
of country.
right.
It's called Music City
And
for a
it's-
reason.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
And
it's
now
so-
we're finally getting to show them that.
Yes.
Right.
Love that.
And it's funny
Yes.
because there's so many other genres of music going on in
Yes.
Music City
Oh
that
my-
people like.
That's what
I've
she's
had
saying.
people in other states that are like, I mean, are there anything besides country bars in Nashville? I'm like, are you
Please.
kidding?
Do you leave your house?
There has always been, but especially now.
Right.
Well, back in the day, like I would hear like back, maybe like 98, 99, whatever. And it was like, this was the second LA. Like this was,
Yeah.
Nashville was where Tony Braxton, Babyface, they came here to record their stuff.
They did.
Wow.
And they still do.
Right.
Close
They still
your
do.
doors.
Exactly. It's like,
Right.
so it's like,
Wow.
this is the second LA. Like but we don't, I don't know. It's just not, I guess not known
Yeah.
until now.
Well,
Yeah.
it definitely is now, and I'm going to continue to we.
Yes.
We're going to
Right.
make it. I get really passionate, so sorry
Absolutely.
saying me.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Both extremely passionate.
We know you're a team.
Yes.
It's nice to see how everything has evolved. I mean, when I started the agency, like I said, no one knew who we were. I mean, since then, we have done the Super Bowl.
That was the
If you
first
guys know a
really
little bit
big
about
thing,
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you guys know a little bit-
yeah.
it was with the weekend. We booked 16 male dancers for
Amazing.
that. Here's the thing. It was during COVID.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
So once they picked the dancers, and here's the thing, I did this in collaboration with her current. Well, actually, he moved to a
He
different
moved to-
agency,
yeah.
but with her agent.
At the
Sure.
time.
So he called at the time. He called me and he's like, "Want to do?" I mean, this is about relationships, how they can really blossom if you have a good relationship, because you can have a good relationship with other agencies.
Yes.
And they're out of LA.
Which is so cool.
It is so cool.
I didn't know that was
He
possible
called-
to my mom.
He
Right.
calls me Mama, and he's
I
like,
love
he
it.
calls me, he goes, "Hey, Mama, you want to do the Super Bowl?" I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
sorry.
breaking up. Wait a minute.
I'm
What?
sorry, honey. What'd you say? Do I want to do the Super Bowl? So that was during the pandemic. So our very first rehearsal, it had to be via Zoom.
Wow.
And the guys couldn't even be in the same room. They all had
Oh
to be
my
in separate
God.
Wow.
rooms, okay?
Insane.
And they had to do it. Now, the weekend decided to add dancers at the last minute. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
they advocated for us because they wanted them. It was in Florida, and they wanted us to drive to Florida. They were like, no, you're putting these gentlemen on a plane. So they flew there. And then here's a wonderful thing that happened. So we did
Yeah.
Super Bowl. That was fantastic, right? Yay, Super Bowl.
Yay, Super Bowl.
Then the weekend decides that he is going to do what it was like to do the Super Bowl, like a Netflix series. Okay?
Wow.
So
Love it.
because they were all wearing these like head
That was so
diaper
cool.
like
by the way.
things or whatever they were wearing, right?
Yes.
Which we don't care. We love it.
But it
can't-
worked.
It worked because you have to pay every single last dancer.
Yes.
Because you don't know which
No
one it
one,
is.
you
so-
can't tell who's
right.
who. Yeah.
So you know what that magic word is?
What is it?
Residual.
Okay, now.
So
Residual.
here's the thing.
That's what we're talking about.
They get a residual, like for all the dolly stuff she's done or whatever. And guess what else? The agency gets a residual.
Good for you.
Fantastic.
So
As
it
you
is
deserve.
and
Very
yes,
well
and
deserved.
so it was just wonderful. So we have a lot of projects that get residuals, which we love.
Yes,
great.
We
honey.
love that.
Love
Some very
that.
specific
And-
projects, but yes.
Yes, not all. It's not everything.
Right,
But like
sure.
the Dolly movie was one.
Sure.
Something that gets
Um,
streamed again or accessed
Sure,
somewhere else.
absolutely.
But it's
That
also
is
very
amazing.
deserving, especially because you actually don't take money for just being an agent.
No.
Like that's
Because
the
if you
the
do,
part
you
that's-
are a scam artist.
right.
I mean, let's
What
just
she
call
said.
it.
What
Come
she
on,
said.
Mama Jeanine.
But listen, how many people get sucked into that trap?
Well,
you
this
know?
is a lesson to you. Do your homework.
Do
if
your
they are
homework.
charging you money, they are not your friend. They are not
Exactly.
trying to
Right.
help you.
No.
Absolutely.
But we do have a lot of dancers that listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
and
that's
so in that aspect, what are some things that you look for specifically when a dancer is coming for representation, or what makes someone stand out above someone else? Or I know a lot of times might be your roster of what you already have.
True.
Or
Yep.
but I'll let you.
It's very true. It's very true.
Yes.
Well, usually
Listen up, people.
Usually we have auditions, and I love and hate auditions. I love them because I get to see amazing talent. I hate them because it's a lot of work. You don't
Yes.
think that it is, and
Put
you guys
that on.
know about auditions. It's
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah, I was kind of stressed. It wasn't even your audition, but I was having to do lemons. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what when you did Titans. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No, not
no.
even that. A different audition at Millennium. I was like, oh my God, what's your name? Wait, that's not your number. Ah!
Yeah, it
really
is.
stressful.
It
Very
is stressful.
stressful.
Oh, it was very stressful.
I mean, here's the thing: the audition starts.
She's like, wait.
The audition starts from the moment you walk in the room.
That's
It's
true.
really in your
Absolutely.
car before you even leave home.
This is important information,
And I
people.
will tell
Listen
you this.
up.
I will tell you this
These are my
because she can tell you
favorite.
stories exactly. Because you can be in the car. I tell people all the time. The audition starts from the moment you get in your car. Because on the drive over, maybe somebody cut you off. You might flip them off or something like that. Something
Right.
crazy.
Yes.
And guess what?
What?
Now it's on you to realize that there's people who are judging you. Okay.
And I know you saw
That's-
that movie with Sophia Carson in it. Whoever is listening to this right now, I know you saw that. It's on Netflix. And remember when she got all mad in New York? She goes, "What?" She got I think she got in the taxi before this woman. She gets the audition, and it's the woman running. She goes, "Some girl, blah 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 blah." And she looked up, and it was her. Yeah, that's real.
That's real stuff.
That's
real
real.
life.
Real.
That's actually real
Starts
because it
when you
happened
get in
to
the car.
me.
It happened?
Multiple times. I'll let you tell one story because you love to tell that one about the
yes.
piano. But I'll
Okay.
tell this first one.
Tell the first one. I'll tell you.
Where I was doing, I did not book it, by the way. Let's just disclaimer. But it's not because I was disrespectful. I just wasn't. It was not for me,
Okay.
and that's okay. Movement wise, but I got there. It was really fun. I see all my friends, and I'm talking to someone. He goes, "How are you doing today?" I said, "Oh, I'm good. I think I said I'm a little tired, but I'm like really excited to be here." Blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't know. He's like, "Great. I'm so happy that you're here."
Yes.
Moves on. I don't know who he is. I don't know. We get in the room. He gets introduced as the person that is deciding everything that day. I said, "Oh,
Wow.
that's interesting." I wasn't worried about what I said or who I'm talking to because that's just how I operate.
Yeah,
But
sure.
could you imagine had I just been complaining the whole time?
Right.
Which was crazy because people around me were
We're
actually
complaining.
about the
100%.
time, the parking. I said, "It's LA. Parking's bad everywhere.
Right.
Figure it out.
Exactly.
Figure it out."
You
Uber.
have
Sure.
the resilience in your
Sure.
body.
You know,
Yes.
like,
Yep.
but
My other story about her, and I tell the story a lot, okay? So
Happened here.
This was happened here. She was here in Nashville. She was auditioning for a show. And here's the thing, dancers need to know too. If dance is what you want to do so exclusively, that's great. But also recognize you can get roles if you can just sing a little bit. You don't have to be Whitney. You
Right.
don't have to be Britney. Okay, you have to be any of the Itneys, right?
Right. You just gotta be
That's a t-shirt. You don't have to be any of these.
Yeah. Just carry a tune. We're making
Just
a show.
carry a tune.
That's it. That's
Just
it.
carry a tune, right? So what happens is the dancers are in there and they're dancing and they're great, and they say, "That's great, fabulous. We want you to stick around for the singing part." And the dancers are like, except for my child,
Right.
who is prepared, okay,
Yes.
because she was
I do sing as well.
like, I
well,
got
she does
this.
sing. She does sing, but you were prepared anyway with songs.
Right.
okay?
You were
I
ready.
was
Yes.
prepared. I had
So-
music and everything.
Come on.
So
Correct.
it's time to
Love it.
sing. She goes up there. There's a piano player. And she has the music, matter of fact, I remember it was a Maroon 5 song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Sunday
Everybody
morning.
knows that
Simple
song.
chords.
Everybody
It's simple chords, right?
knows
Right.
It's a great
that
song.
She's
Yes.
in there. This is probably the worst piano player
No.
she's ever had in her entire life.
How did you play? You know the rhythm of this song. What are you doing
You're
with
like,
it?
right. I think it's just going to be a cappella at this point.
Right, exactly.
Well,
Right.
I had to sorry, now
No,
I'm
go ahead.
telling it, sorry. But
He's like, "Listen,
I
Mom,
just
I'm
feel like
taking
I'm
over."
physically reliving it because it's just like this is a choice, and I'm going to ignore your choice and try my best to tune you out and go turn it down, turn him
Yes.
down, turn myself up, sing it to the best of my ability. I don't know
Yes.
how I did. It doesn't even matter. But I did turn around after I was done. I said, "Thank you so much," and I got my sheet music back. I thanked him still
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
because he was there. I don't know why. My brain was like, I don't know why you chose to do that because this is a very infamous song to me.
Right.
Sunday Mud, I think, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yes.
But other people, however, okay,
Flipped them off. Or
took
like you
the
said.
shape of music and walked away.
Yeah.
When it
Did
was
not
all
say thank
said
you.
and done, and mind you, you're singing in front of judges, so they're in front of you while
Yeah,
you're singing,
sure.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But guess who the decision maker was?
Who?
Mr.
piano
Piano
player.
Player. He was a director.
I didn't even know. I had no idea.
He was a director.
For sure, because you know that song.
You know
Right.
the rhythm.
Purpose.
Right.
It was so
So
crazy.
you can. So here's the thing. Sometimes you're just gauging the temperament. So
Sure,
for me,
absolutely.
Wow.
for me, when I'm looking for dancers, it happens from the moment they walk through the door. What are they wearing?
Right.
What do they, because here's the thing: if you come to the audition and you look like you just got out of bed, then you've disrespected
I'm sorry.
my time.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yourself.
Yourself.
Right.
I mean, you
Everybody. You don't even know. Listen.
everybody.
Real fast.
I said on one of the posts for the audition was
love it.
dress to impress. When I tell you those words confused everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. So I'm in there. So I'm looking for how people are dressed. I'm looking if they can make corrections. I'm looking for, like you said, what I don't have.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Do I have a redhead? Do I have a this? Do I have a
I
that?
have a redhead.
Right?
For sure.
Come on now.
Yes, hey, brother.
Come on
You know what
now.
I'm saying? And how well they conduct themselves at the audition. Now, I typically, this is the secret, and you're about to hear it first.
Let's
here.
go.
I love it.
I have moles
Oh,
at
I'm
my
screaming.
audition. You know what a mole is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Listening to see if they're talking
Exactly.
smack
They're
back
in
here
there, they're
in the
auditioning,
line.
they're auditioning with you, but you don't know they're already with Fresh.
Right.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And they're standing amongst you and they're doing things.
I like that.
And when they're all said and done, they're going to make Miss Karen, that Mama K. They call somebody Mama K. Miss
Mama
Karen.
K.
Mama K. No. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Got
you.
you.
Because I don't need that.
You don't need it.
Straighten up, girls.
Because here's the thing.
and guys.
The thing that people don't understand is that Fresh for me is family.
Yes.
love it.
It is so important to have people who are like-minded, who are just good people.
Yes.
Because I'll take I don't want to say average dancer because you really have to be, pretty good at this rate. But I will take someone who maybe didn't shine as well. Maybe we're great at improv. I love people that can improv.
Right.
Improv goes so much away. I mean, that goes a long way for me.
That's the word.
Yes.
That's the word right there.
Yes.
Improv queen right here, by the way.
Right.
Improv queen. Okay.
Right.
She can show out right now. Okay.
Okay.
But
know.
I will tell you that goes, because if you mess up the choreography and you can improv that, I'm like, okay, you haven't buckled under pressure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or somebody that's, looking at everybody else. So I look for those things. So I look for dress. I look for what we don't have. I look for, did you know technique?
Sure.
You know what I mean? These days, a lot of the things that we do today are in heels. Can you walk? Can you walk? Here's the thing. I know you think you can walk. I know you think you can walk because you walked in the room, right?
Yes.
However, again,
However,
can you walk?
But then,
Right.
And the answer is yes. Just don't get in your head because now you have to do it to music. I don't know why everything just changes suddenly.
Right.
And in my
freaks
class, I
people
go,
out.
so you walked in here, right? You walked in here. So trust yourself. I said, I don't want you to think about anything. Walk to the music, but walk as if you have some place to be. I tell them what I need to tell them. And then they shift. I'm like, that's all.
That's
it.
all.
All you're doing is walking on the beat, and then we're gonna judge it a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little choreography. We're gonna be
Right.
slow. I'm gonna give you a little
Yes.
bit more technique on how to not just balance on one foot. There's a way to do it to where you're just always touching the floor. I'll help you with the technique, but I just need you to walk
Right.
and just be yourself.
Turn your brain
Right.
off.
And you can already do that because you came in here
Yes.
and you go out
That's
to the
correct.
club, and I know you do,
I
and
know
that's
you go to the
great.
club.
Exactly.
So bring that here.
That part. And there's always going to be, we're always going to have more female than male dancers.
Of course.
So,
Yes.
Obviously the males will typically, if they're good, will have a better shot at just getting signed with Fresh than females do sometimes.
Got you.
Because when we have auditions, if I have an open call, we'll have 100 people show up. It's
Sure.
crazy.
It is
From
crazy.
everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
From
that's been
Florida,
crazy.
That's great.
From,
Love that.
Virginia, from Ohio.
I
The
love
first time that happened to me, I'm going to be honest with you. People started coming in and they said where they were from or whatever, if they were signing in, and I'm kind of like overhearing it. And they don't know who I am yet, whatever.
Yes.
I try to be incognito, but I guess I'm not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
You're not.
I know.
Yes.
I literally went in the
I love it.
bathroom and I was bawling. And I'll get emotional because, this was built from nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Just an idea in a head and a daughter who wanted a chance to be seen as a dancer.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I do get really passionate about it. I get really emotional about it.
I
and
love that.
and sometimes hurt by people who have hurt me. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I know that's it's a thing. You know what I mean? Like you're in business and people are going to hurt your feelings or not hurt your feelings, but just disappoint you in such a way
Yes.
Right.
when you've done so much for
Right.
them.
No,
You know what
you're
I mean?
very emotionally invested. I can feel that.
I am. And I really help people. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of parents out there who see dance as a hobby and not as a career.
Right.
And so I would never tell anybody not to go to college or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
ma'am.
You got to follow your own path.
Yes, ma'am.
But there are kids who want this so badly,
Yes, ma'am.
but they don't have the support.
Yes.
So I have tried to be that support
Yeah.
where they have none, and letting them know, like, you can do this. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You can do this.
You absolutely can.
But when you sign that contract for Fresh Talent Group, that's not an instant. Eureka! I've made it. You got to
Right.
work harder.
no, you've got to
Right.
work harder.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You got to work harder. And what's happened, I feel like, for me, and even with Solace and everything, and working with us with these dancers, is that sometimes they get signed and then they just kind of stay in the background, and then they'll go, "Yeah, I was with Fresh and I didn't really book anything."
Yeah.
Well, girl, first of all, I never saw you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You didn't reach out. You didn't ask for help. I told you to get new headshots. These ones behind in your front of your garage door is not
It's
going to
not
work.
gonna get it.
I told you didn't cut
No,
it then.
baby,
Don't cut
no.
it now.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so what are you going to do?
And that's not us telling you what to do as far as your hair and your look is concerned. That's because if you're uncertain and you're looking
Right,
for
we're
guidance,
giving
that's
you
what we're
our
giving
professional
you.
Yes.
Because
opinions.
like we said in the beginning, as far as I did whatever I want, my headshot, I do not look like my headshot, and I still got booked. Because I mean, for the most part, I try to. Now, I mean, lately, I don't really have to worry about that, which I'm very grateful for.
Yes.
But it's just because I've worked to be where I'm at. I wanted to be a commodity, and I knew what I wanted, and I didn't just expect certain things. And I think certain people expect
Right.
a pathway of it should be this now that I have this. I'm
Right.
like, well, actually, now you have more work to do, and that doesn't have to. It means work smarter, not harder.
and what does
also.
that work entail? Like what does that work entail?
What do you want to do?
Got it. And again,
so,
that needs
like,
to be said.
What do you
right.
want to do?
That
Do you
needs to
want to
be
be on
said.
tour dancing for Beyonce? Do you feel comfortable not wearing a lot of clothes? Are you more modest? You
Right.
need to know those things and being like, you need to know when you walk into a room and you're in this audition, how you feel about the opportunity, how you feel about the choreography, the choreographer, the vibe. You will know whether or not you like this opportunity or not.
Mhm.
And I think where people get confused, they don't listen to what they want and they just think, this is what I should do. This is what I should be doing.
Should be doing.
But
Right.
that's, what if you don't even like that?
It shows
What if you're
through.
actually better at
Yeah.
acting?
Right.
You know, what if
Sure.
you actually are better at writing? What if you're better behind the scenes? Like what? And I'm not trying to deter anybody from not
No.
doing so, but you need to listen to yourself.
Right.
And so we're here giving resources and helping you understand what it is you actually want for your life,
Love
and not
that.
just trying to book the gig because this looks like the cool thing to do.
Mhm.
A lot of the things I'm working on are really improv heavy, which is really cool.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of
Absolutely.
choreography involved, but it's the authenticity as far as going back to what I personally look for.
Yeah.
I look for authenticity in a
Mhm.
movie. I look for, well, I'm not worried about the roster. Ever. I'm just sorry. That's just not my job.
That's
But
the mom.
that's my mom's job.
Mama
Kay's
K's
job.
job.
It's Mama
Mama
Kay's
K's
job.
job.
Yes.
I look for what certain people in my life did for me.
Mm.
And it came later.
Mm-hmm.
I look at potential. And people see that as a really negative word. And I sat with it for a long time because I would always feel bad for years. Gosh, that sounds so bad. Why? Because people conditioning me to believe that potential is bad. Potential means there
No.
is something there.
There could
And
be
now-
nothing there.
I
You-
love that.
But for me, it is because something is there.
That's right.
That is
That's
potential.
right.
I'm like, oh, I see you.
You see that.
Correct.
I can't. I'm like, oh, let's just sit down and talk to me because I think I know what I see, and then I'm almost always right.
Right.
And I just foster that as much as possible in my classes, in my relationships, whether we're like get really close or it's in passing.
Yes.
I see the potential in people, and that's what I've been so fortunate in doing, and all the work that I'm doing right now is that I've given people their very first professional gig ever.
Amazing.
That's
I
great.
say we, but me say because I'm working hands on with
Sure.
them.
Yes.
Sure.
And my friend, I'm just going to say his name because I love him, Stevie. I gave him his
my
very
goodness.
first. He hasn't been dancing very long.
Yeah.
He slays. I hope you're listening to this.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on,
Make you listen to
Stevie.
Come on,
this.
Stevie.
We gotta send this to you, Stevie.
He's like the way from when I met him to how much he's grown is a testament to him. I'm there to help but it's a game. It's a balancing game of believing and supporting someone and reinforcing the things that they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
Right.
There is a difference, actually, and there's a way to go about it and not be disrespectful. And because that's what happened to me a lot in my formative years, is that I kind of felt in different spaces. Even as I became an adult, I just didn't feel like I was enough. And thank God for my mom and my grandma specifically,
God for Mama
who
Kay,
also like
come on
putting me in
now.
different like places and
Yes.
giving me opportunities outside of dance too, and saying, yeah, she's not going to be done after, doing competition, because I also sing, I act, and they were always placing me in different things. So I just, there's a lot that I enjoy doing, which feels like why I'm never out of work also. Because I think that's where the parents get afraid of, what are you going to do for work? I said, well, maybe you have to do something smart to begin with, whatever that means work-wise. Sure. But I work, but I don't work.
Right.
I don't know. Remember the last time I actually really worked. I'm having the time of my life, whatever that I do.
See, and that's what, like,
I'm so
what
what
it's
about.
That's
what it's
And it's not just because
not many
I'm doing.
people can say that.
Absolutely.
No, and it's because I'm not just like, look at me doing all these gigs. I'm like, no, it's not even honestly, half or majority of the time, it's not even about me.
Right.
I feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose within my life, within this world, and with my community to give back. Because when I was 19 years old, I'm 31 years old now.
Come on now, I can't tell.
No, I can't. Put it on your part.
And I can't tell with Mama Kay either.
Yeah, my mom's been 45 to me for my whole life. So.
I love that. I love that.
She looks like it too, by the way.
can't tell.
I remember when she told me her age, I'm like, wait, what? That makes sense. She's 45. So
She's 45.
but I was 19. I said, Mom, this is before I moved to LA for the first time. Because yes, I've been back and forth. I've been everywhere. Mm-hmm. But I said, I'm going to help my friends book jobs. I'm 19. I haven't done a single professional gig. I have nothing to my name.
Help them.
But I'm going to help them. That's been my MO since I was 19 years old.
Great.
Love it.
And I'm looking at my life and seeing what this week has been, and my people are being cooked for. They're getting meals prepped for their tech rehearsals.
Right.
And I just feel like I aligned with the standard that I wanted to set for myself and my community.
Yes.
And it just met me. And I think this is
yeah, you claimed it.
This
So
is
what,
it.
you gotta say it out loud.
That's
That's
it.
it. I love it.
Beautiful. I just love
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm on the verge of tears because, honey, I just, woo, Jesus.
I know, right?
It's all about. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go
No,
ahead.
no. I was just had another question.
No,
but-
go ahead.
Yeah.
So, okay, say you're lucky enough to make the roster. You
Yes.
made the roster.
Yes.
Come
How
on.
much of a win do you consider just getting the audition? Like, just because you are on the roster does not mean you're going to book. You then got to go through the audition process. So, how much of a win would you consider if the person gets the audition?
I mean, getting the audition,
for the gig or for
For a gig.
For a
like
gig.
if you
Oh,
get an
okay.
audition for
I
a
think
gig.
getting a callback is a win.
Correct.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Come on now.
So I mean, I think a callback is a win because every time someone sees you,
That's right.
they've seen you.
Oh,
Yes.
and it's me. Ooh, sorry, I'm so excited.
That's a word.
You're so cute. Because it is.
Can she say that again? The C part.
Every time someone sees you,
Yes.
they see you.
Yes.
Okay. And that's what I try to tell people all the time. When I am submitting you for jobs, and this is the other thing people don't realize, every time I submit you, and I submit everyone, if you fit the criteria,
Right.
then you are being submitted.
Correct.
And that you are being seen. So sometimes people will get something in their DMs and go, oh, somebody reached out to me. They don't realize it's because I've been showing them who you are.
That's right.
And they, you know what I mean? And it's not that I want all the credit,
Right.
but give
No.
me little something.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm
Absolutely. Behind the scenes,
I get
always
up, I
doing
get up
something.
every morning and I look for opportunities for people every morning. Okay, and so they're being seen. So I tell people, I don't. Here's the thing: if you're with FreshTalent Group, yes, you are a dancer, but I see you more ways than you see yourself. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
submit
great.
you for
That's big.
everything. Okay. Now I'm not going to submit you for singing if you don't sing.
Right.
Trust. Okay. But I'll submit you for print.
Yeah.
I will submit you for acting.
Right.
I will submit you for all of that. And guess what? I want to coach you. You're not going to just be sitting there, going, oh my goodness, I just booked this acting job and whatever. I don't know how to read my lines or whatever. We will go over them. I will work with you.
Come on now.
Okay. I don't know a lot of agents who do that. Okay.
Right.
But we will go through it
We'll
together.
help you.
So
Yes.
to me, and to answer your question, every step is about is an achievement. Okay?
Correct.
And even if you don't book the first one, now you've had the tools, okay? Because we've gone through the steps. You're
Yes.
gonna have the tools of what to do for the next time.
Yes.
Maybe it's what I wore. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it just wasn't for you.
Right.
Right.
Everything's
And it
not
doesn't
for you.
mean exactly. That's a hard thing to accept as
It
a
is.
as a artist.
It is hard to accept that maybe somebody that doesn't, you weren't the look for that they were going for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just maybe a little too old or a little too young or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or, maybe they wanted somebody with more of an accent or less of an accent. You don't know.
Right.
And sometimes you have to recognize these casting directors don't know it until they see it.
Right.
That's
Okay.
right.
Have mercy.
That's
They
so true.
That's a word,
they may decided they wanted a certain person, right?
Right.
Or whatever, of some ethnicity.
Yes.
And then you walk in the door
And they said,
and
"Ooh,
they were like, you know what? This-
rewind."
Right,
Never-
exactly.
never mind.
Rewind. This could be you know what? We can cast this as this person.
Right.
Yeah.
We can cast this as an Asian. We can cast this as an African American. We can cast this as
Sure.
a blonde. We can cast this as a redhead. We can cast it differently because you've gone in there and you showed them,
Something
Something
that they were
different.
looking for that they didn't
they
even
didn't even know
know.
they were looking for it.
Yeah,
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? So, yes, you're not going to always book things, but getting out there, I think the mistake people don't make is they make, at least sometimes with my agency, is not auditioning at all.
Right. Wait.
And then what are we doing?
No, we
Because-
don't turn down opportunities.
No,
That's
no,
that's
no.
mistake number one.
It is because it's
You gain
people
experience
think
from each
about
one of
booking the
those.
gig. That's the continuing from something that I
Right.
have been saying. It's not even always about booking
It's
the gig.
not. And that's kind of what
It's
I was
like, it's
getting
about-
at with the question. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's not always about you. Yes,
It's
exactly. It's
not.
not about the gig. It's about the experience. And people
Mm-hmm.
people are going to cringe at that, I'm
They
sure.
poo-poo that part of it.
But
Right.
but what experience do you have to be able to be reliable on that gig anyway? You
Right.
know what I mean? And then, like I was saying, how did you feel about being in that audition? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you even like the choreography? I've been in things I'm like, this is straight up choreo. I hate my life.
Right.
So if I book it, I'm going to have to reconsider everything I've ever thought about.
Right. Sure.
Yes.
Stress. So
Right.
it's information. It's data. You allow
How you
yourself
make
to
those decisions.
exactly how you make those decisions. So you don't have
all of
to.
those things. Uh-huh.
And I've been called back for many. When I first moved to LA, I always made it to the very end, but I never booked. I shouldn't say never booked anything, but I wasn't booking anything.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people would have been like, "Dang, I would have given up,"
Right.
But they're keeping me to the end. They like something about me.
Right.
And I kept thinking, my main thing was they don't know who I am. And so they can't fully trust what I'm going to bring, if I'm going to freak out
Right.
on the gig. Am I going to be forgetful? Am I ready? Am I ready? Maybe I'm not. But I am ready to keep auditioning because I'm loving these are free classes that might have a job opportunity. at the end.
Absolutely
Yeah.
right.
You know what? It's something you used to always say, and I say this to everybody too. She used to say, and still says, I'm sure, treat every class like an audition and every audition like a class.
It's true.
Great.
Because if you are in class and you are giving it all, you're treating it like an audition. And when you get to the audition, you're not going to have that freak out moment.
No.
And I'm talking about from the whole attitude, from making corrections to
Sure.
what you're wearing,
To your choices
to
and
your
your
choices and your
Yes.
movement. And I said, wow, what a brilliant thought.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know if it was something you made up or
Yeah,
what.
it was.
Okay, period.
Okay.
Listen.
Love it. Listen.
said what she said.
It just made me feel better. So
It's
I
true.
would make mistakes in class and be big and wrong, strong and wrong, as my friend William Harris
Yeah.
III
Right.
loves to say, strong and wrong. And I would learn from that.
Right.
And also I took that as a chance to kind of experiment with my wardrobe and my look and my style and who I was. So when I got to the audition, I didn't second guess what I was wearing also, because I did that a lot. I'm just like, oh, I'm overdressed. And now I'm realizing I don't think I want to be underdressed. So
Right.
or I figured out a way to be comfortable in lesser clothing that's tasteful and feels good to my body type
Got
and
it.
my moral compass and feeling good and who
Right.
I
And
am.
your own
And,
standards.
and again, you're being true to yourself,
Yeah.
which
That.
at the end of the day shines
That's what
through
matters
brighter
most.
than
Also,
anything.
another dancer tip, bring a lot of different clothes.
Please
Yeah.
Bring different clothes to the
Wardrobe
audition.
change.
Just in case.
choose.
Because I have been on auditions, whether I was hosting them or whatever, where I see the girls and they're constantly tugging on the front top or
no.
tugging on this or whatever,
Yeah.
or whatever with the hair or whatever. Like, especially when it comes to clothes, if you're in the room and somebody's got on the same outfit as you or whatever, change it up. If you're doing and also you realize the choreography is very bouncy,
Right.
And you're kind of bouncy up top.
You should.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's fix
Change
that.
it up.
Support
Yeah.
them.
Or
Yeah.
it's truly like, what's the vibe of this? I said, okay, I don't want to look like anybody else, but I'm not quite the vibe and it doesn't feel right knowing what this is now. So I have something else I can change that matches the vibe, but still me is unique as well. Just like kind of making sure
Right.
you
Love
match
it. Sure.
what
Absolutely.
you're going
Yes.
for.
I have one more question for.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
It's awesome. It's amazing.
So many times dancers might say, "Well, that's the beginner class. I'm not going to that." But I will tell you from personal experience and seeing, not personally, but through my daughter's seeing,
Yes.
when you go to an audition, the choreography a lot of the times for commercial things is very beginner. It's very basic. And so therefore,
Come on now.
if you're not in practice with that, it almost is so easy. It's hard for people that are very advanced dancers. And I think that, or what do you think?
I'm just bowing down. That's all.
Yes, honey, listen.
So what are your thoughts on that? Because it's a real thing. Because you go in, if you're so like technically trained and so advanced and you're doing all these really, really difficult, intricate combos, and then you go into this basic straight 8-count choreography, it almost, to me, becomes so easy. It's hard. You can't remember what's next.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We have a conversation about this every week.
Come on now, tell us.
We
Tell
have a
us
conversation about it this
Yes.
week.
Yes.
Because within the Nashville dance community, people do want harder things. And I can go on a long tangent about why that isn't always the best, especially depending on what skill level and how much experience you've had in dance and what you're wanting to do.
Right.
But for one, our beginner classes do the best. I teach twice. Bless. I was teaching 3 times. I said, that's too much.
Come on now.
But I teach an intro to heels class on Mondays. And that's probably my bigger class. My second class grew a lot, which I'm happy for because, you know, to your point, as far as being easy, it's what I'm asking for you in my Tuesday class is harder because it's actually a bit simpler because I need you to be so trusting and knowing in who you are,
Right.
what we're about to do. I mean, yes, I play with musicality, so there is some difficult things and movement-wise
Sure.
will be difficult.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, just this week, I did essentially a workshop this just to focus on stage presence and how to carry your own and take up space without feeling small and shrinking and trusting your choices because that energy has to exude out. And if you're just focused on the 5, 6, 7, 8
Right.
on the intricacy, you're just focusing on the moves and not actually how it feels.
Right.
I need you to feel it first. I say that every
Yes.
week. I said, actually breakthrough moment for my students.
Come on now,
And I've
say
seen a
it.
change for this entire week with the girls I've been working with.
Yes.
Taking a breath.
Woo, let's go. Honey, come on. I love the passion.
I do too. I do too.
I love it, honey.
It's
Honey.
fueling me. So I started off with them improving, as I do. That was pretty much what the whole thing was working on improv. And I brought props and everything. So they started putting on a song in a heel. I won't play the song. I won't be able to find it. But
It's okay.
it's not a song you would think you could dance the heels to. First of all, that's something that needs to go out the window. This is a heel song. No, it's music. You dance to it however it feels good. And you take the style and make it make sense with the music. Bring it to life.
Yes.
So before we get into that, I turn on I say my spiel. I click the music. They hesitant. They're scared. It's literally the first thing we're doing
Right.
outside of warming up.
Yes.
And I pause and I'm like, okay, that's beautiful. And I asked them what had them hesitant. I asked them a lot of questions. And I get to the point where you're thinking so much about what you're doing and being wrong or scared that you're not even enjoying what you're doing.
Right.
And that's actually the most important in dance in general, whether it's choreography or improvisation.
Right.
And you just need to, I say every week, you need to feel it first. It doesn't matter how it looks. You're obviously here to train and to be better and to grow. That's inevitable. You're going to grow. You just are going to grow.
Right.
In the process of that, and why you lose yourself and people leave this industry is because they stop enjoying it.
Yes.
That's really
yes,
what it is.
That's
So
absolutely right.
Yeah.
on top of that, now the technicality of it is also, are you listening to the music?
Right.
You're like just moving to it.
Right.
Right.
And doing beautiful things, but you're not connecting to it.
Right.
And I feel like that's the first way, the way, I don't know what, I'm trying to figure out how I said it, but I said it in a way of that it just clicked for them. I said, I need you, I think it was because you need to enjoy it and you need to actually listen to it. I want you to bring the music to life and how it feels good to you.
Right.
It was a night and day difference. I
That's
turned on the same
amazing.
song
Love it.
and then the rest of the class was insane.
It was insane. I actually was there. It was
That's
insane.
amazing.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
I love that.
It was insane. It was insane.
So I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, I finally figured out how to word it.
That's a perfect teaching
You
moment.
know,
Yes.
I was
It
so
really was.
proud. I don't know how teachers, I can't imagine if someone's an educator and they don't almost cry every week.
I
for
know.
Christ's sake.
Exactly.
Because I get to watch them grow in real time.
Yes.
In one class. That's crazy.
It's awesome.
And they're the ones putting in the work. That's what's
That's
so
right.
amazing. Like how beautiful it is that they're dedicating themselves to this craft that they just want to be better at. It's beautiful.
It's so rewarding. That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh.
So you guys have some exciting things coming up. Are we here?
Come on now.
Can you
Do.
can you let us
We
know
Share
what
what
do.
you can share.
Yeah.
We do. Well, right now, We have 2 dancers, Marin and Javante. They are on tour right now with Lord Huron.
Yes.
We went to the show.
Congratulations.
It was at they've actually just left Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Love
Okay, now.
that, honey.
But it did
now.
come to Nashville. It was at the Pinnacle, which I'd never been to
2
before.
nights.
2 nights at the Pinnacle.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
A brand new building in Nashville that is, by the
Yes.
way, fabulous.
Wow.
We were fortunate to get
Gorgeous.
all access passes.
Come
we were
on.
very privileged.
Congratulations.
And so proud of them.
Yes.
First of all, exciting for this band who's never had dancers before.
That's
Oh,
great.
wow.
And they're
Oh,
telling
cool.
like a love story, if you will. It's a beautiful, beautiful just the band, everything. I just have to listen. You just
You
got to
just
go to their
need to see
page
it.
and look, and you'll see some of
Yes.
the pictures from there. It is fabulous. So we have that going on right now.
That's amazing.
Also, we have we're working on a Nashville residency. Can't say a whole lot about it.
That's
If you're not
amazing.
familiar with what that is, that
so
is
cool.
kind of like a Vegas residency.
Right.
but in
Love
Nashville.
that.
There are other ones here in Nashville as well.
Mhm.
And we have 2 choreographers, Solace and Richie Mon, who
Okay.
are doing that project.
Yeah.
So really excited about that.
Rich soul. Remember that.
Yeah, we're excited maybe doing projects because they won an Emmy together. So we're starting to call them like maybe
on.
Rich Soul, like
Because we
I
work
think
really,
so cool.
really
I
well
love that.
He
together.
gets on my nerves because I'll be looking at him and we'll say the same thing. We're like, get out of my head. That's something we say all the time. Get out of my head.
And they've
love
known
that.
it's so funny. They've known him for a long time, and they've both moved here. So that's just fabulous to be
Yes.
working
Yes,
together.
I love it.
What else do we have going on? She teaches her classes every week. I'm at Millennium. And so if there's a dancer out there and they just want me to like watch them or see them, I'm usually there Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday nights. Just, stop by and say, hey, Miss Karynn, I heard you on the Fabulous podcast.
Yes.
And I would love to for you to just take a peek and just watch me dance. I will do that.
awesome.
I'll go into the room and I'll watch.
That's so sweet.
That's
That's awesome.
nice.
We hope to have a new Fresh Talent auditions in September.
Come on now,
Yes.
listen.
Those-
This September?
This September.
September
God.
2025.
Get ready,
It's me
girl.
not knowing.
Yeah, it's-
Get ready.
Yeah, because I said it jokingly. I can't never say anything jokingly. I was like, I'm kind of thinking about it. Like, you got to do it.
Yeah.
So those usually consist of like a jazz technique or some type of combo, a hip hop combo.
Yes.
And we have to make sure you can walk in them heels.
You gotta walk on
Yeah.
heels.
Listen.
And maybe a combo on heels. You
Love
don't
that.
know.
Okay.
What else do we have going on? Oh my goodness, we have another project going on that we can't even talk about yet. But if we get it and it all works out, some of us will be traveling into London this
That's
week.
exciting.
They don't have.
go.
Listen, they don't have me go.
I just got my new passport and my picture is fabulous.
Okay, girl.
I
She
don't know
ready.
how I was able to get my little headshot photo in there. I just said, well, if they rejected, they rejected it. Might as well just do it. And they said, we've accepted. And I got it.
You put your headshot on your passport.
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Yeah.
Mine is hideous.
So, you know what?
They're
And
all
she said
hideous.
that. She said that, and so I had just gotten headshots, and I said, "Well, let me try to slide mine in there too."
Look,
And I
we're
got
all
mine
gonna be
too.
doing it now.
Yes. Okay.
So, what is it? Pro tip. Yeah.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Another pro
Listen.
tip.
That
I
is
love it.
fabulous.
Online too. I don't know
Yes.
why I got mine in less than a week or a week. I don't know why it happened so fast for me. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Good for you.
VIP.
Yeah.
Well, we've done a lot of different things recently. We did a Megan, what's her last name? Megan Maroney music video. We just did
Awesome.
that with her.
That's
Very
great.
We just did a commercial for Ryder, the truck company.
Yes.
Fun.
And you know what? It's really funny because it's like feast or famine sometimes.
Sure.
We are not LA. We are not New York. So we're not going to get the bulk of work, but I feel that a change.
There's a turn. I
There's a
feel like I
change.
agree with
There's a change coming, honey.
No, we don't get the big award shows that already happen in LA and Vegas. We do get a lot of the bulk of the work. It's in the East Coast right now
But I
because
feel
it's
like you
cheaper
probably
to
get a
film
lot
and do
of
things over
volume
there.
Gotcha.
work
It is.
So we
too,
are
right?
getting a lot of the bulk of the
Yeah.
work. I
Yeah.
work more here than I did in LA. And I did the big gigs, but there wasn't like consistent work to be
Sure.
had like there
Absolutely.
is in Nashville. Just saying.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Come on now.
It's
That is
exciting.
great.
Proud to be able to
I
say
love
that.
that.
It's
That's
ex-
good.
It's
That's
exciting. I'm really
good.
proud of our roster that we have. We have
Oh my
love
gosh,
that.
you guys are insane. I love you.
crazy talent that we have on our roster. A lot of choreographers and amazing dancers, and we have kids young. We have children as well as adults.
Okay.
So we don't discriminate at all.
love
You
Yeah.
don't have
for
an
age.
age limit on
Right.
either
No,
end?
nope.
Yeah.
We don't have
Rhonda
it.
wants
We do
to
not.
audition. She's coming in
Period. Let's
September.
go. Let's go.
Let's go, Rhonda. Get your
Listen,
heels out,
hello.
girl. Come on now.
That would be a negative.
That, no,
That's okay. You know what? You can still do print.
there you
Yeah,
go. She is stunning.
a negative-
Is she not?
She is absolutely.
Stunning. Stunning.
Do not discount anything.
Right.
No.
You never know, Rhonda.
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
What?
You are stunning.
You don't have a lane.
Yeah.
I need to.
You pave your own way.
Right. We
right?
do whatever we
Yeah,
want.
that's right.
Remember, that's what
Your
Anita
lane is
said.
wherever you want to go.
That's exactly
Okay, listen,
correct.
this is not about me.
Well, I'm just saying.
Not what it is.
Not about me.
Okay, maybe it's not about you, but it's kind of what we're talking about
Right.
here.
Okay,
Is
well,
like
that's-
everybody gets their own
That's right.
light to shine. And
Yes,
Sure.
honey. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
honey.
But this is not about me.
She gets honey you back. Because she's serious.
I gave it
I'll
right back
coach
to
you.
you.
I will coach you. It'll be
Yes.
fine. It'll be
Oh
fine.
my God. Okay, well,
Okay,
here
so
we go.
stay tuned. Rhonda's going to book a commercial.
Right.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's get those headshots.
She's going
the
to
confusion on your face. Why are you so-
trademark the
Don't be
yes, honey.
confused.
I'm confused.
Don't be
'cause This is
confused.
not anything I'm thinking about. But
Okay.
okay.
Hey,
This is
we're
about
setting in
Karynn
motion.
and Solace
Yes.
Okay.
on
But
Sideline
I
Rewind
love that you.
podcast.
I love that. I heard the podcast is fresh, which I love that because that is our theme song. that
Yes.
we-
Fresh.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even know
I
that.
have theme songs.
I have two.
Two theme songs.
And I play that song a lot.
I did not know
Okay,
that.
so-
on.
Okay, a little cute fact. I'll say this at the end. So, Kool and the Gang, which I love. Of course, I
Yes,
grew up on Kool and the
honey.
Gang.
Right.
Years and years and years and years ago.
Come on, it wasn't that long. but
yeah,
come
it
on.
was.
Thank you.
My brother, who is my brother and my husband are both musicians, but my brother was about 13 when Kool and the Gang asked him to be in his band and as a piano player.
Stop.
My mother said no because you're only 13 years old.
Oh my God.
But he still is a very successful producer and songwriter.
Oh,
so.
He's a prodigy.
So
Yeah.
cool.
I always
But it's
considered
really
him a-
funny. But yeah, but that was Kool and the Gang.
That's
so.
crazy because I always considered Uncle Paul a prodigy, but to hear that, I'm like, oh, so I was right about that.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Family.
I didn't
Were
know that.
you a singer?
I used to be a
You
wedding
sing?
singer.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
I
I
don't
don't
do
know
that
why she
any,
did
no,
the
I don't because
quotations.
I don't do that anymore.
Okay, but that
But
doesn't.
you can.
But you said-
sing.
but
But she
love
can
that.
sing.
No.
She can sing.
Here's the thing. That's
can-
singing is like dancing. If you stop doing it, you're gonna
Right.
lose that.
Yes, I get that.
You're gonna lose that.
You can sing.
But I did. I did. My
I
mother.
love it.
let's
I
get
love
I'm
that
from
straight.
Buffalo. My mother used to drive us an hour for vocal lessons
Love
to
it.
Rochester.
God love
so,
her.
Love it.
You know, so yeah, and I still listen. Those days were great, chugging in the snow. But
Oh, wow.
yeah.
You sing a little fresh though.
Oh, my
so I don't do that anymore.
gosh.
So no.
I love
she sings
y'all.
though. She's a beautiful singer.
I can. Do you have any workout?
I'm
Do you wanna
working on
sing?
it actually right now. I'm
Oh.
working on putting out some singles just on SoundCloud, just
Can't
to
wait.
people to hear.
SoundCloud. Okay, so
Yeah, I
can
know,
you
it's-
give us a copy?
It doesn't work like that.
Okay, well,
And I-
let us know
because
how
when
it
I start
works.
listening to SoundCloud, which I don't really listen, I just have
Okay.
people who do. I'm like, it's where you discover. It's honestly where you discover talent. You discover
got
new
it.
music and things.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Sure.
what's that rapper's name? Chance the Rapper. Got
Yes.
discovered on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So it's for really raw
Sure.
edits of your stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because
Got
that's
it.
where I'm at. I'm not ready to put it on iTunes. I mean, I can be ready because that's where my brain was like, I'm just going to put it on iTunes.
I'm
And
gonna
I
do
had a
it.
wonderful,
Yeah.
I'm going to consider him my mentor. He's going to be shocked to hear this, but Ed Moore, because he's got really excited. He gave me a really beautiful compliment.
Come on now.
I won't say what it is because I don't want to put pressure on myself.
No, don't do it.
Yes.
Ed Moore's fabulous.
But he,
Yes.
It's okay. Yeah.
is supporting me in a big way. And he suggested SoundCloud. I said,
That's great.
huh, actually, yeah, because that way I can just get it out there. And it's not about the professional. And also people want to feel like they're a part of your journey. And where there are so many perfectly curated things coming out, it's so nice to just see like, wow, this is just raw talent. Actually, one of my
Yes.
friends, her name is Elena Dane. You should check her out. She's a local artist here in Nashville.
Come on now.
I'm one of her. I'm her choreographer.
Come on now.
And low key her
Speak it.
manager right now. Love you,
on.
girl. She actually was saying how no one knows what a real voice sounds like. And she always encourages, actually, a lot of the artists I work with, love them. They are so kind to me. They're like, so when are you putting your music out? I was always afraid I shouldn't be because I didn't want to be a dancer, actually. I wanted to be a singer. And that's what I'm going to do. I digress to say
Come on now. Speak it now.
that, all the artists I work with are so encouraging of my singing career. And I
Yes.
said, that's really cool. And that made me feel really centered and grounded,
Yes.
even though I should, I care about not stepping on toes. It's like, they need your music. I said, okay. But I loved how she's like, no one knows what a real voice sounds like anymore. And
so
all
true.
you hear from me when I post on my Instagram is just literally from my phone. I'm pressing the
Real
stems
and
as I
raw.
go,
Mhm.
or I'm just singing with a track on YouTube.
Love it.
And it's just my voice. And I'm like, wow, actually my voice is really good considering I'm not mixing it.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes for me
great.
personally.
That's
love
awesome.
And all the dances on the
it.
roster, I'm going to bring them on my
there
tour.
you go.
So.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Okay, tour.
Come
That's
full
it.
circle.
Come on, speak it out.
happening.
out right now.
That's
It
it.
is-
will be.
It's happening.
And we like to ask all of our guests, what's your favorite rewind? Your favorite memory of your career, of your time as a dancer or as talent
in the
manager?
industry,
Yeah, sure. You got one?
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Okay.
You got one? Come on, you got one. Karynn, you got one?
I'm trying to think. My favorite rewind.
Or just something that stands out to you with, a favorite story or client or your daughter experience with her?
Probably my child. But I'm trying to think.
She said, "Play my child."
You sound so disappointed.
No,
though.
it's-
No. I don't know. I should have thought about this beforehand. I have so many favorite memories. I feel like it's so funny. They're not necessarily like, it's seeing other people and the joy that I bring to them.
I love that.
I think of that. Those are my favorite. I remember like the Super Bowl, for example, me calling those gentlemen one by one on the phone.
Oh, wow.
And
What-
having them like just
Yeah.
cry, some of them, and just get excited over the phone. Like that's a favorite memory of mine.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel that from a career standpoint. I just remember
I love that.
just like, wow, in that moment I felt like Santa Claus. Like I was literally like he is real. He is real.
Oh.
And just
I love
giving them
that.
all the gift of, and some of them had literally had retired from dancing.
Yeah.
Kimmy was one of the people that I
Yes.
had, and then there was a cat choreography.
Yeah.
And so like just the excitement of like this is going to be the last thing we're going to do, but just hearing their voices on the phone.
That's
that
amazing.
was. I will never forget those moments.
Oh,
you know
That's
what I'm saying?
amazing. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes.
How did you feel watching your daughter week to week on So You Think You Can Dance?
Okay,
Were you
panic.
nervous?
Oh my God.
Let me just think. She has done more live performances.
Right.
Yes,
I mean,
it's
that
amazing.
would just give you a heart attack.
Yes,
I'd be like,
on the show, first of all, on the show, and also all the award shows that she's almost all of them done have been live. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
No, they have all been
And
live.
a
Every
lot of-
award show has been live.
And I panicked. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and really, to tell you the
Sorry.
truth, it was the Billboard Awards that had me the most panicked because I knew she was dancing for Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And I had
Which we
called
couldn't
her,
say.
which we couldn't say who it was.
And I didn't get to
called
hear the
her.
music beforehand.
Nope, that was
wow.
crazy. No music.
That was interesting.
Yes.
Like most of the rehearsals without music. He goes, go back to the chorus. I said, well, what's the chorus?
right, exactly. But I remember calling her and like trying to figure out who it was. And I'm like, I'm an agent, goodness gracious. You can tell me who it is. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Right.
She's like, I signed an
I'm
NDA.
I cannot
professional.
tell
She was-
you.
I signed it. And I said, I'm trying to guess and whatever. And then I said, is it Taylor? And I thought that because of some other things that were happening. And like
Sure.
she had gone downtown and she
Sure.
had done something by the big butterfly thing that we have on the wall.
Yeah.
So the day of,
Did I not tell you for real?
you told me the day of.
When I was supposed to.
And
when we
so
were allowed.
I said, okay.
She's
said,
professional.
okay,
Yeah.
so
Professional.
now I said, well, what are you wearing? What color are you wearing? She goes, Mom, you're going to see me. I go, I know, but I just wanted like, what
I didn't
color
say
are you
like
wearing?
that. I said-
No. Yes, you did.
I said, you're going to see me. Like
You're
it
going
was,
to see me. You're going to see me.
it
And
was
I
more like reassurance.
I know. And I said,
You're
but
gonna
what are
see
you,
me.
what are you, because I knew there was quite a few dancers. I said, no, what are
Yeah.
you wearing? Right.
I'm like, oh, you don't know.
So it begins, if this is the one where who was she singing with?
Brandon Urie from
Brandon
Panic
Urie.
at the Disco.
So she comes out with this marching band. The marching band comes out, boom, and I'm watching it live. My husband can't watch. He can't even, he's someplace else.
Yeah.
Let me know when it's over. You
Oh,
know,
yeah. He watches it later. He doesn't.
He never watches it live.
so funny.
Oh,
I'm
my
over here.
gosh.
I get that.
So
Your
what-
heart is outside of your body. And
Yes.
you have no control of what's going to
Because
happen.
to me, this was like, okay,
that.
Yeah.
the song you think is big, but this is bigger.
Yeah, I get
Because everybody's watching the Billboard Awards, and this is the opening act.
Yeah.
So there, like Taylor comes out and she's like, never had something like whatever how the
Never
words
gonna
are.
find another lover
Another
like me.
And then who is standing right beside Taylor? This one.
She said, I told you you're going to see me.
Oh, I acted up.
I was cheesing just for my mom
I
because I,
love
knew she was
that.
trying to
She
figure it out. I was like,
Yes.
You're gonna see me, Mama.
yes.
That's why you
Actually,
were that.
you know, that's so as far as my favorite memory, I'll do two-part as far as me as a dancer and me as
Yes.
and the choreographer educator.
Yeah.
Lately it's been, I just told everybody said that was one of my most like top 3 favorite classes. Just so it was amazing
Right.
for all the reasons that I had said, and I just really love educating. And every moment I get to see someone just come into their own, it makes
Right.
me really happy.
Yes.
So that's a beautiful memory I will keep having time and time again. But that was actually a really great memory just because I have been, at that point, I was having doubts of like, what am I doing? Do I even like to dance? I've been on award shows where I'm dancing. I'm like, do I like this? I'm on stage. It's like, do I want to do this? Am I having fun? Not good. That's when you start quit. That's why you have to be honest with yourself.
Sure.
But I'm not going to get into specifics of what was going on then. But I was working with Ty Cioro, and he most lovely human being.
So lovely.
So
lovely.
his dry humor is the best thing in the world.
Very, very matter of fact. Very like,
oh my.
what are you doing? I
Is
love,
this a
but I love
choreographer
that.
or a
Yes,
He's a choreographer.
iconic
Okay.
choreographer. Iconic.
I think that with Tabitha, like Nappy Tabs,
Yes.
they've been my most favorite people to work with because of their integrity. They made me realize you can be a good person in this industry and do really big things. So
Absolutely.
that alone is like a memory that I take with me. But this one, it wasn't because it was Taylor. She was cool. I'm going to try to sum this up because there were so many amazing things that happened in that one gig.
Yes.
And just being like, I don't know the music, I can't hear it. Just how professional I ended up having to be. Working with my friend Sydney Moss was a part of it. She's really close with Tice, and she advocated for me. She actually didn't even have to. She ended up telling me I didn't have to, but I really wanted to dance with my friend. That's what she kept saying.
Yes.
That's sweet.
That's sweet.
I remember the audition. I remember thank you, Leanna Blackburn, for all my training in heels. I've worked with a lot of people, but I consider her my mentor. And I was warming up for the audition. It was great. It's so funny when you audition for something, going back to Easy.
Right.
The audition, fierce. I love this. Yes. Yeah. And then we I'm not even in a like real heel.
Right.
I'm like,
oh,
I might as well be flat foot.
in flats.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
something else to consider. And I just loved the way he moved. He was so cool. Every rehearsal, he's like, oh, you guys are overqualified to be here. I don't deserve you. And that sounds really sarcastic. It really wasn't. Like he made an effort to say something like that every time. And then which everybody did, stop to talk to him afterwards. We didn't leave rehearsal right away. We lined up. We waited our turn to talk to him. And after the first rehearsal, he said, why are you so familiar to me? And I was like, here we go. I have to have this conversation.
Right.
I said, well, you were one of the choreographers for the first week on So You Can Dance, and that was my season. You did Cole and Hannah Lay. He's like, oh, that's right. He goes, but you got this on your own merit because you just had it. Yeah. And for someone who had an interesting experience with So You Can Dance, that felt so good because I'm like, yes, I'm enough as my own person. I don't need all these things backing. Yes, it helps for legitimacy for when I'm wanting to do things and spearhead things, especially now. But I got that job because he's like, who is that? Yeah, I need her. And I'm like, yes, that's all what I've always wanted. And that's just good. Just because I should say this because I love telling the story. And this is how amazing Tice is. And this and the energy that he creates. Awesome. Taylor got it. I think it was the second rehearsal, second or third. And she basically was like, I don't want to dumb down the choreography. And it was just the folks that you saw in the beginning, the very, very beginning. You're looking at me. The way you're looking at me. I am looking at you. It was just the way she's looking at me. It was quiet. I love it. It was a little too quiet. Uh-huh. And no one was saying anything. And I don't know why I felt like I could. So I did. And I said to her, I said, well, it's not really about how complicated or not the choreography is. It's your message and what you're wanting to convey. And I just went on that tangent. And she goes, you're right. Don't remember what happened after that. I blacked out. And I said, oh, you're like, I said that. Am I fired? Did I overstep?
Said this to her?
I said this to her.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I said, it's not about that. It's what your message, it's not always, because it's not about that.
Right.
And, I don't know. I just felt, and which, as I think about it now, I said, this is why you're doing the work you're doing now. This is exactly why. Right. And I'm so excited. But she took it. She goes, you're right. Yeah. I don't remember what else she said. But because I just blacked out, and she was just so cool. She was so cool the whole time talking about her cats. That's great. She was a down to earth person. But Tice, he let it happen. And I'm like, I'm thinking now, in this moment, I said, yeah, that's the kind of choreographer. And
right. And that's what I was going to say. What an impact something like that being said to you led you to be where you are now in inspiring others and giving back that same love, because in this industry, so many times you're beat down. So many times you feel like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I don't stand. I didn't get called out. I didn't do, but for somebody to say, you're really good. Yeah. Somebody that you admire, it holds so much weight. It does. Yes, and it goes with you the rest of your life. Yes. So bravo to you for spreading that to others, the younger generation. Yeah. that needs to hear that. There's so many times you hear about how you're not good enough.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Good job.
much.
Good
Those
job.
are great
Thank you, guys.
rewinds. I know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Honey.
Instead of a long rewind.
Yeah, sorry, they're long.
Rewind. We
We kept
Time, actually.
we love tape. The tape came
teleported.
out. We had to stick our finger in the thing and wind it back up.
I know. These younger generations won't know what that means when you have to
Hey,
rewind
if
the
you
tape.
know that, you in our club.
I know.
That's
Cool.
right. You
That's
know.
it.
I do
That's
know,
it.
and I
Cassette
messed
tape.
mine up almost always. So I give it to her.
Yes.
She would-
Listen,
I'm
Mama,
so sorry.
Mama can't help.
Rind it back.
Yes.
That's it.
Y'all
Oh,
are
wow.
amazing.
No,
We're
you guys
so
are
lucky
amazing.
to have
Thank
you
you for
guys
having
here.
us.
We feel very
Listen.
honored to have you on the show,
Absolutely.
and I can't wait for everybody to hear your messages, all
Yes.
the powerful
Thank you.
things you've
So
said, and
good.
stories you've
Yeah.
shared.
And then once
Thank
you get
you.
your projects out in the open, you come back. And
I
you
want to
can
come back.
tell all
you're
about
coming
it.
back.
You'll have us back?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
Because listen, because I'm on the verge of tears, and I'm not gonna get to preach.
She can talk.
I'm not gonna preach because I will cry. But it's
Because
oh my-
Rhonda's going to be a model.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
But listen,
Thank you for pulling that back
Say
in.
it.
I like
That's
it. Oh, that was great. That was
came
good.
That's it.
Full circle.
No, that's not
Yes.
what we're talking about.
It might be for Reebok walkers, Rhonda.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
There we go. Got it.
Yes.
Child,
You don't understand. I don't.
We wore Reebok walkers when we cheered on the Titans. And so, therefore, I will never, ever let that go. I'm going to remind everyone about it that we
Got it. Heard.
I just need
I need
Reebok to give us an
I need to
endorsement.
reach out to Reebok.
We worked
honestly.
it.
Yeah,
We worked
exactly.
it.
Get that
I can,
endorsement.
I can probably connect you with someone that might be able to help.
We
with
worked
that,
it.
actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll work it.
Reebok.
We're gonna work it.
Yeah, we're gonna work it.
We love you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Show support
We're
everybody.
drinking our
Cheers.
Lamarga. Cheers.
That's it.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you, ladies.
much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
This has been amazing.
Really
Yes,
amazing.
It has.
yeah, this is
She
is
can't
so-
even wrap it up.
Right,
She's
wrap
so
it up.
emotional.
Wrap it
I
up.
mean,
Okay. Thank y'all so much, and there will be a round two.
Yes,
We've got to
absolutely.
interview y'all again. Y'all are amazing. I love
Yes.
you. When we met them at the
Titans
trials,
auditions.
but I met Karynn before that. But
Sure.
it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our show supporters again. Thank you for Mr. Jimmy for his studio, Mr. Tim who does our sound. Thank you to all of our Sideline Rewind supporters, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We really appreciate
That's right.
your viewing our stuff. Keep those things coming in. Guest, we got some great guests coming up, but this has been so amazing. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to wrap it up. Here we go.
Come on,
These
Rhonda.
guests, y'all have been amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
all of our guests, I always say we've got royalty in the room.
Absolutely.
On every guest. I feel like that we're so privileged. And
We are.
So
to hear all
Everybody
of
has
us.
so many amazing things to
Yes,
offer
to
to our
say.
listeners, and we're so very thankful.
Yes.
And everything y'all are doing is like what we want this podcast to do is just to get voices out to help other people.
Help other people.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's-
And inspire others. Yeah.
I just wrap that up.
Yes.
Before I start crying.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
That's
that
right.
We want to help other people to say that you can do it.
You can do
Absolutely.
it.
You can.
So
So
this has been
so you can do it.
Yeah.
You
Come
can
on.
do it.
Come on, New York Fashion Week. Let's go.
Yeah.
We going
Rhonda's
big or we going home, Rhonda?
This has been episode 32. Fresh.
Yes,
and
fresh.